to like the little white thing that's
Yeah, you need it for the whole phosphorylation of the ADP and all that sort of stuff.
the thick.
Yeah.
Green is the
You're
AC.
gonna feel that. So yeah.
And then
So this keeps going over and over, keeps
Yeah.
ratcheting, pulling, and good. What do you guys think? Looks like awesome, isn't it?
I think it's time to go.
You think what? Time to go.
Sounds like 10 minutes.
Okay, a little more. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're really not doing that. We will do this stuff. This is good. Excitation, contraction, coupling. Yeah. Good. So you guys are off like all next week. Stop, right? Just come for one day and one day. You're off Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Go to the beach. Go to entertainment. Look for your career path. Whole age is a workout for you. Cut down trees. Yeah, so here's the deal. I have a friend who's like stump grinding. Like, cut down a tree, have a stump left. Okay, so he doesn't like work that long. Like maybe, I don't know, like 2 or 3 hours a day, like 3 or 4 days a week, sort of thing. Here's like your thing. So here's a salary for a stump grinder. Like you guys fit A, B, C, D, right? So it's like a typical normal salary thing. Yeah, so, okay, so there's 30K. Yeah, just grinding stuff. Back your truck up, lower the blade down, you sit there and just watch it go back and forth. Okay.
C.
Simply hired says 28,000.
C. What is the question? C.
Yeah, the salary of a stump
Pick
grinder.
one.
Simplyhired.com says it's 28,000.
C. Is it because of the dangerous stuff?
No, it's not dangerous. It's
easy.
Lay down. It's just
The remote control.
Why would you pay 100,000
It's 30,000.
for not being?
I told you.
What is it? I can't see what that is.
Okay, it's $100.
So I have to study all
For a
this.
small stump like that big, $100. He does like 40, 50 a day. So $5,000 a day.
Probably requires some trees.
It's a lot
Are
of
they hiring?
big stumps are more like 250, 300. I'm telling you, like the whole AV, just be a stump runner. You have to
Telling us this. Stop grinder.
The other thing, nail salon technicians, what do they make?
Like 60,000.
On craft, what they do like 200,000 plus by like doing people's nails a year. You don't need an education. Things are all fired up.
Makes it go really
Okay, so you guys ready? A little more, we'll call it a day. Go to search. Okay. All right, here we go. All right, so what does it sound like? Excitation, contraction, coupling.
What? You said excitation? It was your fault, Dr.
I know, maybe they'll donate to me. I don't know. So yeah, let's go through like here's stuff for like 10 minutes, we'll call it a day.
Sweet.
Good job, thanks, Vera. Okay. All right, so here we go. So excitation, you're going to excite the cell, right? Get the signal to it, and then it's going to contract. That's the whole point of excitation, contraction, coupling. You put them together. So it means just that. So excitation says you're going to receive the signal from your neuron and then spread it. When you spread it, it's called propagating, right? So you receive the signal from the little neuron, down through here, right? And then when the signal is reached on the muscle cell, right, it's over here, it has to spread in all different directions, all the way down to the deep inside. So here, that's the propagating part. So you receive it and you spread it. We say we're going to excite the cell. That's the excitation. Now when the signal reaches the actual thick and thin myofilaments, they're going to contract. That's the contraction part over here, the actual sliding of those myofilaments. So they say, fancy word, excitation, contraction, coupling. That's how the muscle contracts. That's how you produce movement from the body. So it's a fancy little thing in that. Good? It's like pretty easy, right? Just like break it apart. Okay, good there. Probably not a lot of this. This says here that basically, you guys already know this. If I have a thick and thin filament and they're like overlapping this much, do you think the amount of force or strength you have would be different if I go this far?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all they're saying, right? So they're saying that the tension or the strength of your muscle, so tension and strength sort of go together, so the tension will depend on the amount of overlap between the thick and the thin myofilaments. So if they're like overlapping not at all, do you have any strength? Yeah, they're not overlapping, they're not going to contract, you get zero strength, right? They overlap a whole lot because they're like, yeah, so we'll run through a couple of them, but I never like asked this, so lots of overlap means little tension because there's less room to move, right? They've already pretty much like maxed themselves out, so you're not going to generate a lot of force because there's like not much motion there to be created. So lots of overlap, little tension, right? Little strength. Some overlap would allow for the maximum strength. So you actually can pull that muscle a lot further, and the further you go, the more strength you can generate. And then no overlap would be,
No tension.
yeah, no tension, right? So no strength, those things don't overlap whatsoever. The thick and the thin just don't meet up at all. So the muscle doesn't contract. If it doesn't contract, you have no strength. So little, no, lot, whatever. Never really asked questions on that, but this just sort of makes good sense to me and how that might work out. Yeah, length-tension relationship. Don't really care. Yeah, who cares? Who cares? Oh, soccer ball. Look at Herbs. Look at his face. It's like, oh, his nose all smashed.
Well, yeah, you're not. He's like snapping out.
That's a great shot.
Half of the ball is
Yeah, it's
like
like
swoosh.
right. Wow. Force thing, right? Force Not style. Okay, moving on. More stuff. Hey, the neuromuscular junction. We'll do this and I call it a day. There's like a lot of little parts on this neuromuscular junction thing. I know you guys will love it. Okay. So, right so much so. Okay. There's my little motor neuron, my somatic motor neuron. We talked about him like a long time ago. So I'll put on here, neuron. You probably remember the neuron from lab. We had nerve tissue. We had to look at the little squid. That squid was a neuron, and that's how we conduct signals through the nerve tissue. All right, so I have that going on. Here's my muscle cell. So there. And I said the point of communication from the nerve to the muscle is called the neuromuscular junction. Okay, so here's my nerve, here's my muscle, muscle cell, and that little guy right there is my neuromuscular junction. Okay, do they actually touch? Does the nerve actually touch the muscle cell?
Yes.
No. It doesn't, yeah. There's a space, there's a gap in between the two, so they never actually really make contact, so they don't really touch. There's a space between them. So I'm giving you some like parts and pieces of a neuromuscular junction. Now, over there I'm going to draw a little bit differently. I'm going to show you one little ball, like right here, this little end. I'm going to draw that little one over here for you. Okay, then we'll call it a day. Okay, so here's one little ball. Right there. That thing is known as an end ball. End ball. And if you get real fancy, you can call it a synaptic end ball. So it's my little synaptic end ball. Now how do I get the signal from my nerve to the muscle?
The actin,
Calcium.
Nope. From the nerve to the muscle.
the fluid.
Nope.
It's not the fluid.
Sort of.
The reticulum.
Nope. We're going to use a chemical, a neurotransmitter.
Oh.
Yeah, we're using a neurotransmitter. It's called acetylcholine. I know, I haven't talked about this yet.
I'm cheering for all of us. Not the only one that's-
Yeah, Carl. Acetylcholine. It's a neurotransmitter, so it's a chemical messenger, which we're going to use. Now this end ball contains acetylcholine in little pockets or packets, I should say. So I'll draw some little packets in here. So here's a packet, here's a packet. Those packets are called vesicles. You guys heard of vesicles?
Yeah.
Remember like pinocytosis and phagocytosis and right? We sort of like encapsulate things and bring it in, whatever. Okay, so those are my little vesicles over there. And inside those vesicles, think of like a vesicle as a balloon.